Hello, I'd like to have a conversation with you today about the endurance and the resiliency needed as organizational leaders in managing change and, frankly, managing the changes that are needed by the organization, especially in this unprecedented time of a global pandemic. Now, look, embracing change is not easy at all. That's what we do for our clients. We help organizations benefit versus struggle with change. And again, it is nearly unprecedented at the level and scope of change that organizations need today. Let me introduce myself. I'm Phil Hecht. I'm the CEO of Above Par Advisors. We are a strategy, execution, and transformation consultancy. In other words, we work change. You know, I've been in consulting for over 30 years, and my mantra has always been the same. Change is simple, but never easy. But let's look back at resiliency and endurance for a moment. When I speak of resiliency, I'm talking about organizations bouncing back, both inner and external client experiences, the investments that are needed on the downturn, and the pivots that are required to remain relevant in our own markets. It's getting past the hunker down mode. And like they used to say, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? It's planning, planning, and planning. Now, endurance. Well, that's the tough part. Endurance is really about perseverance. And the CEOs I speak to right now say they are exhausted. They have never worked harder. And unfortunately, there is a lack of self-care. So if this isn't the epitome now of stick to your knitting, then I don't know when it ever will be. And what that means is focus on what you do best for your organization and focus outside for what you don't and for what we don't. I don't only say that because I'm in consulting. I can give you tons of examples, and sometimes simple ones: accounting, IT, merger and acquisition, legal. We do outside all the time because that's what's needed. So most often, the knowledge is not a core competency within the house. So stop looking for it. It's all about the endurance. You have to change, and you have to have the resiliency of an organization to embrace change. So you know what? Let's have a conversation about it. I'd like to offer you a 1-hour complimentary conversation. Our contact details are below, and let's see how we can work together to ensure that you are both resilient and you can endure it. Thanks. See you next time.